case I kind of needed for something. Let's do something else. Let's do something that's very, very exotic looking. How about that? How about that one? This one's this is from Russia. The USSR era alarm clock. What brand is this? Allegro. I hope. Oh, Allegro. Yes, there we go. This is the first time I ever heard of Allegro. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let's see if we run Allegro. Look at the shape this is in. Very mid-century looking. I wonder if someone would want this. Oh, yikes. That's not a great scent. Wait, is it winding? Let's see if we can do anything. I think the Allegro wants to run. Cool. Yeah, I highly doubt I'll be keeping this one. It's still nice, though. I'll resell it. I'll service it. Oh. Yeah, that's a very shrill alarm there. I think I know what movement is in this thing already just by looking at it. It's not a 66. I know the layout is sort of the same. Keys and all that, but it's not the same thing. There were times when Westclox leased the 66 movement out to other companies, but this is not one of those times. This is an entirely different thing all by itself. Why is this creaking? Okay, well, anyway, get rid of that. That's cool though. I like that. Let's see here. What can we do next? Let's get something else. Now this is Ingram's ripoff of the Big Ben Style 6. The minute hand for this is in the box here somewhere. I see it flip-flopping around. Let's see if we can grab it. This must have been on some garage floor or something. Because I'm just looking at the box here. There's just all this dust in it. Oh my goodness. Yikes, that is not how you want to store these guys. We get a bunch of garbage in them. Okay, here's the minute hand. Let's see if we can stick that guy on there. Very good, very good. Yeah, this is a fairly nice looking clock. Let's see, there's no alarm key. That's unfortunate. Can I unscrew this? Or just like stick a piece of metal in there or something? I don't know if we'll have such success, at least not now. The alarm on and off. Oh, there it goes. So this is the Ingram 8-day alarm. Wow, 8-day. Oh my goodness. I didn't know these ran for 8 days. Okay, we're going to have to test this guy out. Another clock to make a video series on. Yeah, this looks like the Big Ben Style 6, but it's Ingram, and yeah, I didn't know it was 8 days. Wow, okay, that's real competition to Westclox right there. I like Ingram. They're a decent company. Is this made in Canada? It is, yes. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. This is, yeah, this is literally the Style 66 competitor here, and here's the Big Ben rival here. Because it kind of looks like the Style 6. So, anyway, this is really neat to have. I kind of wanted to find one of these for the longest time. Sadly, there's no glass. Whatever, I'll live. It'll live too. It's not, the dust, this is fairly well insulated as is. I think we can live with that, with no glass on there. Back to our Style 66 brigade here. We got a white one. I don't know what happened here. Let's see if you'll run. This guy may actually be able to run here. Oh, there's a massive dent there. What the heck happened to this poor guy? And he runs. Okay, not bad. We're going to be in here. Oh, yikes. What happened to the minute hand shaft? Okay, we're a little bit screwed up there, but hey, you know what? We run. Let's hear the alarm on this. Someone has just jammed a key in there from some other clock. Classic. Very nice. We'll let the alarm spring wind down here as well. That's a nice improvised key right there. They just grabbed something that would fit. This might even be homemade. I don't know. Although now that I look at it, probably not. Still, it fits. Good enough. Someone probably lost the key for that at some point. And to keep things interesting, we will go for the, what should we go for? How about this? The Prim. Now, there's another tag on this. Let's see if we can piece together the story here. What's broken? MNSK, broken, not worth repairing. Oh, that is iconic. Oh, yeah, not worth repairing. Oh, you guys. Oh, come on. It's not... Oh, is this... Oh, classic. Oh my gosh. Has this thing been exposed to water? Oh, shoot. What is this? Let's read this tag. Again, is there any other clues on this? Not worth repairing? Come on, it's a Prim. It's a Prim alarm clock from Czechoslovakia there. Can I not pronounce that? Czechoslovakia. I'm sorry, that was not right, but I'm doing my best here. Okay, if you've watched a previous episode of Alarming Antiques, episode 4, you have seen a Prim before. This one's nicer than the other one, and it's too bad. I mean, I sold it to my, well, yeah, I guess I sold it to my brother's girlfriend. Now now she has it. But there's a C clip here. There's a part missing here already that clips onto this. Like, maybe I should try and get that back. Oh, maybe not. Nah, I sold it to her, and plus this looks different. Okay, anyway, we're going to make a series on this guy, too, so you're going to see everything that goes on here. Not worth repairing, huh? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, not worth repairing. Oh, I want to know the guy who wrote that tag. Let's see if the alarm will do anything for us. There we go. What's cool about the Prim here is it even has a seconds hand dial on the bottom there. Let's see if this will do anything. This button might be just, I don't know if I can sell this or not. In the state that the alarm mechanism is already, because these buttons aren't supposed to just pop out of here like that. Maybe I'll give it like a blue light special or something. Oh, come on. Are you not going to do anything now? The glass is disgusting. There we go. This is a nice Prim. I don't know why you wouldn't repair this. Yeah, it's tags like this that really tell the story here of these clocks here. That's a shame about that one. Okay, what do we got next? Let's do something different. Yes, we have an electric clock here. Let's see what state we're in. Oh, we got a okay, we got a power cord. I see we got some tacky looking. What is that? I don't know if that says broken or not. Look at that, though. That's a nice Sessions electric alarm clock there. Let's see. Alarm on and off. I'm debating plugging this guy in. It looks like someone has, you know, this power cord, I'd totally replace this. But it looks good enough just to function just for a minute. You know, it doesn't look like it's totally unsalvageable. This is some repair from back in the day. Some Farmer John type repair right there. Our alarm, what's this? I don't know what that is. There's no control knob on that, so I'm not going to do anything with that. Time. Yeah, this is a nice clock. This is definitely worth servicing. Let's see here. Yeah, this is good. Nice Sessions electric alarm. Luminous paint on here. Let's see if our cord is good enough to actually test out. Ooh. Oh, that is not... Okay, good thing we inspected that, viewers. Look at that. Bare copper, or not... Yeah, is that copper wire? You have bare wiring there. Jeepers, that's not good. That is completely unsafe. Good thing we didn't just plug it in like an idiot. Yeah, I don't know if the motor runs on this or not. What does that say? I cannot read that. Looks like HAR at the end of that. I don't know what the heck. Somebody was working on these things. I don't know what it was. This is probably from 1949 or so. Maybe a little earlier or a little later. Look at that strain reliever. Yeah, that power cord's done. I'm not... Let's see, is there a brand on the cord? What is that? I just saw it. I don't know how many of you guys even care about power cord brands, but I always like to look. Diamond Wire. UL approved. Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, I always checked out the power cord brands. Because, you know, maybe they're GE or Westinghouse or like that Diamond Wire. That's fairly uncommon. Another 66. This is a weird one. I've never seen this style of case before. I don't know if this button has been replaced. This alarm on and off button. I don't know how this thing works. Oh, never mind. This is how it works. You can tell that all manner of expensive materials were used here. Let's see if it'll run. Look at that. They don't even give it a base. They didn't even rivet anything onto this. I think this is one of Westclox's little promotional things that they could give away, or, you know, unbranded Westclox, where it's like, oh yeah, you're having an office Christmas party? Here's the door prize, or whatever. Nope, spring's not connected here. I don't think the spring's broken. I don't think it's just not connected on there. Sometimes that'll happen. Let's see if the alarm will do anything. It's nice having the same clock over and over again, so you have like 80,000 of the same key, isn't it? Yeah, that's not doing anything. And this thing isn't helping us. This movement is probably so jammed up. I wonder what year this is from. I have no idea. Obviously a totally budget thing right there. As you can see, like the silver bell, the Sphinx, you know, the cases, the designs are very similar. But hey, these are all budget clocks, so I needed parts. So that's what we did. That's what they did. That's what Westclox did back in the day. What should we do next? Ooh, let's get this guy out. This is a great shade of blue here. Too bad the dial's in such crap condition, though. Let's see there, and the alarm hand is just completely snapped off. I might convert this to a time-only clock, and possibly replace this dial because it's in garbage shape. Let's see if alarm will ring. No, it doesn't do anything. I think this spring might be broken too. And that it's not connected. Even the rivet here is coming loose. This base is not supposed to shake rather than roll like it is. Yeah, you know what? This is going in the parts bin. I have a clock that I'm just looking at that movement there. I need parts off this. So, I think I do. Maybe I don't. No, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I don't think I'm assembling that as is. The dial is just in such garbage shape. And this case is not in good shape either. So some rivet has popped loose somewhere, and this is, yeah. It's quite sad. This is a really nice one. Who knows, maybe we won't part that out after all. Here's some hack job repair here. We got another Westclox America. The glass is good. The case is kind of crapped out. I don't think I'll be keeping this case for the reason you're about to see. Is this clock gonna run? A little bit. Our alarm's doing nothing. That's not a good sign. And we've got this goofy thing up here. Yeah, okay. When I was at the flea market, I picked this up. I'm staring at this right, and this all looks in fairly decent shape. Oh wow. Hey, that's unusual. Someone has drilled out the rivets and put screws in. Wow. Okay. Maybe that's worth doing here. I don't know if I can clean all that up. I don't even know what I'd use to get that off there. Is that dust? I don't know. I'm trying to get to that blue coat of paint underneath. Maybe I'd have to repaint. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Someone has smartly drilled out the rivets and put screws in. Very nice. Whoever did that, good job. Yeah, this is all messed up here. Well, it's all rusted out here at the back. And for some reason, oh yeah, as I was saying, I was at the show, and I picked this up. I'm looking at all this stuff, and, you know, it looks in fairly okay shape, minus all this. And I see this alarm on and off button at the top. Now, if you look at the other ones, nothing looks like that. They have this, like, streamlined looking circular shape on the top. And you can see, like, glue marks on that or whatever. Whatever adhesive was used on that. And I'm looking at that, I'm going, okay, that's not original by any means. And surely enough, it isn't, because at the show, I'm screwing around with this thing, seeing what I can do. I think there's a rivet in here. And I ended up pulling this out, and it went flying out, and it ended up hitting some poor kid who was, well, almost ended up hitting him. If you would just pipe down here for a second. It almost hit this poor kid who was helping my new Westclox friend here. He was running the booth. This kid, who was probably his grandson, was helping him run the booth, and this thing almost hit him. So that's great. So yeah, it went shooting off like that. Does this have any sort of... Yeah, I think this is a rivet stuck in here. Probably because the mechanism broke somehow. I don't know, some bozo was bashing it up against the wall or something. Also, this hand looks like it's been put on backwards. So that's interesting. Not sure why, but hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Actually, this one was repaired, wasn't it? It was serviced. The owner cared about this enough to repair this one. Maybe it's almost worth just running because of that. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here with this. Also, where's the bell? There should be a bell in this thing. You know, with all these other guys, you hear like the ringing. This is just... The hammer's probably slapping up against the movement, doing nothing. I don't know what's going on here, you guys. I really have no idea. Can I push this down? Yeah, I think this is some jacked up kind of weird repair thing. I don't know if I'm not putting a clock together in this. I like this, though. That's a shame that this is all kind of screwed up here. That's not great. But, hey, maybe I can put another... Hold on. Oh, wait, no. I don't have any spares hanging around. I was going to say, what if I could just interchange that for one of these? I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and get that rivet out of there and put something else in. Okay, now, for another electric clock, we've got a GE Telecron one from the early, looks like 40s at some point, and it says it needs a new motor, apparently. There's the back. I'll give a better look at that in a second. Hold on, let's read this. Needs new motor. Not repaired. Not repairable. I think it's not repaired. I don't know what that says, like Kirkley or something. Yeah, this guy, I wanted to try my hand at a Telecron, so we're gonna do that. I don't know if the motor is actually completely ruined in this or not. I know there's a guy online who makes, well, he restores Telecron rotors and makes them usable, but those are like $100 a piece or whatever, one of his restored rotors, and this is not worth that. Like $100, seriously. Plus all the shipping. This is not worth that, so I'm going to try and have some fun with this and see if it'll actually get going here and see what's wrong with it. It seems, though, that everything we've looked at so far had some sort of repair, like, attempt happen, but nothing was really, doesn't seem to really have gone anywhere. And now, for the final clock in the lot, we have another Sphinx, but it looks different. It's got a different dial, different case. It's got a switch at the back. That's new. So yeah, this is the Sphinx again, but I think it's an earlier incarnation of it, or at least a more luxurious incarnation of it. I mean, that switch is more refined than just a button that you slam on. You know, let's grab the other one over here. Yes. What do you guys prefer? Oh, you know, the not green dial or the... Well, here, actually, let me get my better condition one here. What do you guys prefer? This or this? I think a lot of you would probably pick the black. This guy is not parts by any means. I've never seen this before. This looks like the Westclox Fortune, which was basically this exact thing, except with didn't say Sphinx on it, just said Fortune. So that was in the US. I think this is Canada's equivalent of that. I don't know if we have the Westclox Fortune here. Yeah, they're all literally the same, more 66 stuff. Let's unwind this, shall we? Well, in all likelihood, let's see, does this guy run? Actually, let's just, well, I don't see any sort of spring action happening here. I don't know if the springs are just all broken or what's going on here. I have no idea. I don't know if it's disconnected. I think they're all disconnected somehow, because that occasionally will happen if you're screwing around with it sometime. I don't know. This will probably get parted out for this. What the heck just... Okay, the alarm hand has just completely fallen out of the clock here. Nice. Real nice, boys. I might actually put this back in here, just because I don't want to lose it. I'm just going to stick that in there for now. There we go. Oh, you know what? It fell. Okay, well, whatever. You can see it in there. It doesn't matter. I'll keep it around, make sure it doesn't get lost. So, yeah, this is the better Sphinx, I guess. And this one is not getting parted out whatsoever. This is fantastic. So, overall, I got a lot of clocks that I kind of either won't keep or just aren't parts. Like this, all these guys here are not parts. I'm not gonna part any of these guys out. I've got parts for this one, and that Sphinx there I want to build and actually have that be an actual clock. And then this Big Ben here, I don't have any sort of parts I can really interchange this with, so that's staying as is. And as for these guys here, the Ingram I want to keep, the Allegro probably gets sold. Rex will probably get sold. I don't know how long I'm going to keep that. The Telecron and Sessions I'm not sure about right now. And the Prim, I don't know right now. And same with the Ingram. But meanwhile over here, these are all the parts clocks we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different parts clocks. This Baby Ben actually might not get parted out. I don't know. But, you know, 10 of them, that's not too bad. There's a lot of 66s there. And I think we'll be able to put all the movements to good use in one way or another if they're not running now. One thing that kind of frequently goes wrong in these things, as I said, it's not worth repairing, so they say, so the tag on the back of the one says, where's that at? Is that here? No, it's over here. Not worth, or doesn't want repaired, / not worth repairing. You know, it's that kind of logic that ends up making these things harder to work on, because mainsprings are left fully wound, which end up having them distorted to the shape of the fully wound position, which gives them less power, which means these clocks can't run for their full 36 hours that they're supposed to do. The 66s are apparently supposed to run for 36 hours. These guys over here that I've actually serviced, I have not been able to get them to run 36 hours. I get them about 24 out of these guys. They probably run for 24 hours before they need winding again. They don't get to 36. Or maybe 25, 26 hours, but maybe 30, no less than that, or no more than that. So the mainspring is one issue, and then another issue is the lack of servicing. The oil expires, and sometimes these clocks will just keep running like they are now, even when they haven't been serviced, which will end up wearing the pivots of the balance wheel out and completely stopping it, or just wearing other pivots out and just screwing everything up. And then it needs to be either sharpened or rebushed or whatever, depending on where it is. So that's why you don't want to run these guys when they're not serviced. And if you don't know how to service it, don't worry. We'll be working on that Sphinx there on camera for sure. And then, you know, you'll see all these other guys pop in and out. I don't know who's going to be doing what or who's going to be used where, but anyway, we got the parts we need for other projects. So that's just well and grand, isn't it? I should also mention that it's not good to run any clock if it hasn't been serviced. So these guys are running now. In about 24 or, well, more like in the next day or so, most of them will probably end up stopping at some point because of the definite lack of maintenance that these guys have received. If they have received any maintenance, which we know some of them have, it has not been for a long time. Probably the last time any of these guys were serviced, if at all, was probably the late 60s, before they just got shelved or stuck in the attic or wherever the heck, you know, who knows where these things would have been. They're very dusty. I bet they were on a garage floor for a while. They're stored in somebody's garage. So with that being said, viewers, parts or not, they're in good hands now, and I'll try and do my best to work on each one and give it the care and attention that it needs, or part it out, and, you know, the movements and stuff, all the parts will be utilized in one way or another. So you don't have to worry about stuff being painted white or turned into some sort of steampunk jewelry or something like that. And when reselling these things, you know, even if I'm selling parts, I'm going to try and make it where I'm trying to sell it for repair purposes. Unless the parts are really screwed up. But I mean, so I think almost all of this is reusable. I don't know about this case though, with this weird rivet thing happening here. I can get what the idea was behind that, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of a prototype of a design that may or may not have improved by one watch repair guy, or maybe just some guy at home. I don't know. Maybe just tried to fix it himself. Anyways, viewers, that is everything. That is, you know, looking at it now, it almost makes a good little clock collection in its own right, but it's not staying like this. I mean, you know, everything's in various states of disrepair, so we gotta fix it, guys. We gotta make them run, we gotta make them run, and we gotta make them do all that they were built to do, because you know they can, just because they're old. There's no reason why they can't. And if there's wear or something like that, and I don't know how to replace the or fix the part, then we replace it with some other parts, because these aren't the only parts clocks that I have. I have other ones, but I needed a lot of 66s, and that's exactly what I got. So viewers, thank you for stopping by. I hope that this helped break the quote-unquote monotony that you may or not have been. Holy smokes! Yeah, sorry, we're still timing another clock there. I guess that's done. We're still, yeah, no. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope this quote-unquote breaks the monotony or whatever. Maybe it wasn't monotonous with having the continual uploads of the Westclox Auto Watch series. I don't know. Maybe you guys care, maybe you guys don't care. I know everyone enjoys a showcase video probably more than a repair video. I enjoy a good showcase myself. This is exactly what Alarming Antiques is all about. You know, showing the clocks as I got them in their original state before anything is done with them. Otherwise, viewers, I'll see you in the next video.